Hi everyone, welcome to Scottsdale Public Library. Today we're going to show you how to place a hold on your account and a couple other things you can do along with it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is navigate to our homepage for the library, and that is scottsdalelibrary.org. And this is what our homepage looks like when you come to it. And we're going to go ahead and think of a title that we're interested in, and we're going to go up here to our search catalog box and click on it, and we're going to type in a title. Let's look for Dark Sky, which is a new title. And when the results come up, it looks like there's several items that are named Dark Sky. So the one I'm actually interested in is the one by C.J. Box. So I'm going to go over here to the left-hand side of the screen under the filters. Under authors, I'm going to look for C.J. Box. There he is. And I'm going to click on him. And okay, so this looks a little bit better. It says 1 of 4. So the first result is actually a book. And I know it's a book because it has a book icon. And the second one is also a book, but if you hover over it, it's a large print book. The third result is also a book, but it is through Overdrive, and it is an electronic or digital book. So that would require you to download it. And the final result is actually also a digital item through Overdrive, and it is an audio book. And I know that because it has these little headphones right here. So let's go back up here to the top, because the one I'm actually interested in is the book. So I'm going to go ahead and place a request, and it'll bring me to a login screen, and this is where you're going to put your library card number. You might also have created a username instead of your library card number, but if not, your library card number is located on the back of your library card, and it's a big old long number. So let's go ahead and log in. And then we're going to put in our PIN or our password. And when I say PIN or password, I mean those two interchangeably. They both mean the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and log in and place our request. And on this screen, it's going to ask you where you want to pick it up. So I actually want to pick it up at the Mustang pickup window. So I'm going to click on this arrow, and I'm going to scroll down until I click on Mustang pickup window. And then I'm going to hit Submit Request. Now here is where it's going to ask you and inform you, hey, there's 86 people ahead of you. Do you still want to place this request? Yes, I do. So I'm going to hit Continue. And it'll tell me your request has been placed. Now what you can do is this logs you into your account automatically. So let's go to our list of hold requests and see exactly everything that we have pending. So as you can see, we have a number of items. Here is the request we just placed, the one on the bottom here. And it says we're number 87 of 87. And there's a number of different statuses that you may see under your hold requests. Active means you're waiting for it. Pending means it's actually been assigned to a library and is just waiting for them to pull it and process it. Shipped means the library has pulled it, but they need to ship it to the pickup location. And finally, held means the request is actively being held for you and is waiting for you to pick it up. Now, before you leave home to pick up your request, make sure that you have actually received a notification or that is actually showing in held status, because there's a number of criteria that goes into this, and just because you place an item on request and it may be at the branch that day that you're going doesn't mean it's ready for you to pick it up. It depends a lot on staffing and a number of other issues. So don't head to the library until you receive the hold notification. Now, there's a number of other things you can do on this page. For instance, you can change your pickup location. So like down here on this Rage by Bob Woodward, it says the pickup location is Mustang Library. So I actually want to change that to the pickup window. So let me check this little box right here, and I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit change pickup location. So it'll bring you to this screen again with the drop down arrow, and I'm going to choose Mustang pickup window and hit submit. And it's telling you your request has been placed. Okay, so we're going to go back, and as you can see, this Rage, which was formerly showing just Mustang, is now showing Mustang pickup window, which is what we want. Another thing we can do is suspend a hold. So like this Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, I'm number 16 of 65. And say I'm going out of town or I'm not going to be here and I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on it. So I can change the pickup date and actually I can suspend the item until I'm back in town. So click the box, go back down, and we're going to hit suspend, reactivate, selected. This will bring you to another screen. And it's going to ask you, hey, when do you want to activate this request? Well, I'm going to be back in town on April 5th. So I'm going to change this to April 5th, and I'm going to hit submit. And that way I will pick right back up where I left off of when I'm back in town. So now the Green Lights is showing inactive, but it shows it'll activate again on April 5th, 2021. Another thing you can do is cancel a request. Now, if an item is showing pending, like this one is, King of the Rising, or if it's showing shipped, like the guest list, those can both be canceled. And how you can know that is if there's a little box by the item. If there's a box by the item, then you have options. So let's click this guest list that's showing shipped. And we're going to go down here and we're going to hit cancel selected because I've already read the guest list, so I don't need it anymore. And it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to cancel this? Yes. So I'm going to hit submit. And now the guest list is showing canceled. Nothing to worry about. Now the only item on this page that I cannot do anything with is the one that's actually showing held, the dress shop on King Street right up here on the top. And as you can see, there's no little box here, so it doesn't give me any options. So if I don't want this request anymore and I want to cancel it, I'm no longer interested in it, then the only option is to call the library, and you can do that at 480-312-7323, or you can also cancel it through Ask a Librarian. And the Ask a Librarian is located from our homepage. You would click under the Services tab, and the first option is Ask a Librarian. And that would bring up a little form, and you would just fill it out, and you would put your account number, and you would just say, please cancel the hold request for such and such. So those are just a couple of different items and options that you can do with your holds requests. So I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us at 480-312-7323. Or again, you can contact us through the Services Ask a Librarian tab from our homepage. So thanks for watching today. Have a great day.